Hello there. I've already did your readings. Interesting so far. But yeah, that's all I have to say on that note. If you are somebody who don't know how to pick your own reading, you're confused, you can do what I do. So I close my eyes and I say, God, source, universe, my spirit guides, my higher self, the truth. Which reading is the right one for me, please? And then you open it, and then your eyes will direct you to wherever you need to go. So if you notice that your eyes are going back and forth to a specific reading, to me, that is an indication that you have two messages. But thank you so much for listening to this portion, and I shall see you at your reading. Group one. Mercury retrograde is retrograding, so I don't know when this is going to be released, but it is March 22nd, 2025. This is my third time attempting to make this video, so we're gonna get it together. All right, you have three things that you are expecting, and so I'm going to break them down column by column. So you have communication in the reverse. And it says miscommunication is causing confusion. Unspoken feelings or misunderstood words are blocking progress in the relationship. And so if you see in this card, you and this individual is not seeing eye to eye, not even facing each other. So it's like, oh no, what's going on? You have the star, and you have the Knight of Chalice. This is giving me strong friendship crush vibes. I am not picking anything else up if this is like a friendship. But just so you know, group one, this is a general reading, not a personal one. So if you would like a personal reading, everything is in the description. Because what I'm about to say is maybe someone is a friend of yours. Doesn't have to be opposite sex. We read for everybody here, but it could be somebody who has a crush on you and they want to take things to the next level. Why did I say that? Well, the star is associated with Aquarius, and it rules the house of friendship, community, charity, things in that nature. So I don't know if you met this person at work, this is at school, this is somebody that you've been friends with for a long time, and they're starting to develop some form of not friendship, but feelings towards you, because excuse me, you have the Knight of Chalice. Chalices talks about feelings, creativity, things in that nature, lovey-dovey stuff. I don't know why I heard Inside Out, so maybe somebody likes that movie or recently watched the sequel, but all right. But anyways, back to the reading. Channeling is kind of funny. And so with the Knight of Chalice, this is talking about swooning. I want to swoon, group number one. Let me be romantic or have like a romantic action. You see that this knight here is riding the wave. There we go, riding the wave. Look like they're having fun, and then there's like a sea serpent down there just doing sea serpent stuff. And so they're like, I'm gonna ride this through, but obviously there's some, conflict regarding this situation here. And so, with that being said, if you like this person and this person like you, the star is saying be vulnerable, be honest with your communication, and tell them how you feel. Reciprocate that energy. Now, if you are not interested in this individual whatsoever, let them down gently. Be honest. You don't even have to give them an explanation as to why you're not interested, unless they ask you why. But you can also, establish boundaries in terms of, I don't want to tell you why. It could be where you genuinely don't find them sexually attractive. Maybe you find this person repulsive. You don't want to hurt their feelings. And you're like, well, you can always ask, well, why do you want to know that I'm not interested? Like, you can always do that. I feel like once somebody reject you, or let's say, hey, group number one, can you do me a favor? And you say no. You think people question why you would say yes? No one doesn't question that. They just be like, okay, and keep it pushing. Why question the no's? You know what I'm saying? That's just me, my little ADHD rant. But yes, you can let them down gently regardless. And just keep it at that. Hey, I appreciate you, and I appreciate your courage for telling me this. I can imagine this has been, you know, bothering you for some time. I'm not interested, but again, I appreciate your effort. That's it. I wouldn't even go out of my way and say you will find someone better. There's someone out there for you. Don't do all that. Just say no, but I appreciate your courage, whatever the case it may be. And even if it's a friendship and this is like turned into a crush, you can say that, Spirit, what did you want me to say? I was on a roll here. You can say, like, hopefully this doesn't change the dynamic of our friendship, or things of that nature, or give them the space for them to talk it out. Like, not in a way to convince you to be with to be with them, excuse me, but, just give them that opportunity to, share how they feel, but at least they feel better at the end to get that out. I still think that this is a positive win. If this is a friendship and you're turning it down, they're not going to stop being friends with you. It's just that, all right, well, I said what I said. They're not going to look at me any different. And, we're adults here. Like, most of the people who watch me, they're grown as heck. And so, I would hate to hear grown people where someone went out of their way and confide their love, and next thing you know, they just stop talking to that person altogether as if they're a freak. I dealt with that in high school or in grade school, and we're not in grade school, so it's like no point in doing that. But we're going to go to the next column in terms of what to expect. So we have family. And it says harmony and support in your family relationships provide a solid foundation in your life. You feel safe and happy. But there's a tizzy. You have the Three of Swords. And you have the Six of Chalice. I ain't gonna front. I heard death. The fact that you have a happy family card, that this is loving and happy and jovial. I think someone, you're gonna hear about, maybe someone you grew up with is going to die. I gotta keep it a bug, man. I hate these readings. I hate when that comes up. But I would rather for you to hear what you need to hear instead of what you want to hear, if that makes sense. But yes, I definitely heard that there's going to be a passing. And I'm quite sorry for your loss. I pray to God that I'm wrong in this. Because another reading or channeled message I'm picking up is that maybe the family life is going to be restored. It could have been where there's some grief. A betrayal is what I heard. Heartache. That's pretty much what the Three of Swords is about. But the past card is coming through. And to me, this is giving me a sense of reconciliation. I don't know why the Six of Chalice It's giving me the energy of the five. What is it? The Five of Swords in the reverse. That is considered as reconciliation, but that is something that I am picking up. I think this could be a reunion of some sort. I don't know if you got into an argument with a family member or someone you deem as family. You haven't spoken to them for some time, so there's going to be some form of reunion with the Six of Chalice. Um, I know this is not my energy because I'm differentiating it from what I feel collectively and what I feel on the inside. But there is somebody here that's like, I don't want to hear that death stuff. Can you clarify what the Three of Swords is? Like, I just don't want to hear it. It's for that small few, but I don't mind doing it. So I got the mini cards, and I'm going to use this to clarify the Three of Swords. But if it shows up death again, I don't know what to say. I'll just, other than click off the reading. Because one thing about tarot, they will hurt your feelings. Can you clarify the Three of Swords for that one person that fell on the floor? You got the Four of Swords. You got the Six of Chalice again. What? That's hilarious. And give me one more card for the Tower. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what to say. It's just giving me that someone you grew up with here with the Six of Chalice, because the fact that it showed up twice and my stupid phone doesn't want to clear the, what's it called? There we go. But you got that. You got the Four of Swords here. I would laugh if it was the Three of Swords, because I'm like, wow, Spirit, you got some jokes. And then you got the Tower. Like, it's something unexpected regarding that death. I'm hearing that somebody might die in their sleep. The Four of Swords is about resting. I heard rejuvenating. But this is something unexpected. It's not really telling me if it's like an elderly person. It's like a young person or someone around your age that you grew up with, and you're going to find out their untimely passing. And that's going to be one hell of a shock. So again, my condolences. That sucks. That's definitely going to change the trajectory for some of you, especially if you were still close with that relative. But we're going to skip this through. Yeah, group one is kind of wackodocious. So then you have conflict here. And that's like, what the hell is going on? So conflict, it says, conflict is inevitable, but through honest communication, you can find a way to resolve issues and strengthen your relationships. So, yeah, you're going to be dealing with a lot of talking here. And this is associated with temperance. And this is associated with the world. So today, random, I am taking a small workshop of internal family systems. And these two co-facilitators who are amazing, they played Sia Chandelier. I've heard the song, but I never really heard the song. And so I heard 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. The fact that there are two cups here with the temperance card, I don't know if someone is prone to becoming an alcoholic, or alcoholism is in the family, or any form of substances. Just so you know, please refrain from doing that. I don't know what this conflict is about. Excuse me. But it is going to be resolved. The Temperance card is a card of balance. Some people regard the card as healing. It does come after death. So, after death, there's a transformation, and then there's like a, like a harmony. Like, I heard harmony, so I guess I'm gonna say that. But I was just saying, like, things will be reset to balance. So I don't know if this conflict will have anything to do with family, where possibly there's miscommunication, there's some issues going on um, regarding a death, considering I said that death may happen to whoever is watching group number one. But this is a cycle that's going to end with the world card. The world card is about, obviously, endings. This is a complete cycle. For some of you, I am picking up an additional message because family wants to come back again and communicate. The death could be like a death of a cycle regarding like toxic behavior in the family. And so this is all going to be resolved through communication. Quite an interesting reading. I wasn't sure how I was going to do it, but hopefully this all makes sense. But group one, thank you so much for choosing me to be your reader. I have a membership. It's $2.99. Everything is in the review. In the comment section, it's kind of said that wrong, whatever. I'm just going to leave it at that. But I appreciate you so much, and I'll see you in another picker card video. Best wishes, my darling. Talk to you later. Peace. Hello there, group two. Let's get into it. So you have 3 things to expect. I'm going to read them column by column. So the first column, you have independence. And it says you are cultivating a strong sense of independence, no longer relying on others to define your happiness or success. Ooh, baby, this gives me a happy. I just feel like this happiness in my tummy. But yeah, you're feeling free, blessed. I like that. And so what is associated with this independence card? You have the Ace of Chalice. And you have the 8 of Chalice. Blessed. Okay, listen, my darling. Yeah, that was obnoxious, but okay. So you are free. You are definitely choosing your happiness. You say, you know what? I don't want to be codependent. I have relied on people over and over and over, and they've constantly disappointed the absolute sugar, honey, and iced tea out of me. I'm tired. I am so beyond tired. I'm just going to let people go. I'm going to let situations go. I'm going to let old beliefs go. I'm not dealing with it. I ain't feeling with it. And because you are choosing yourself, you are choosing to pour onto yourself, you're going to blossom. You're going to attract the right people into your life. If you believe in soul families, you're going to attract more soul families. And this is not where some of you're not going to like totally burn bridges with people altogether. It's just like you're going to leave them at arm's length. If they want to grow with you, they must catch up. This is not you stopping for no one. And maybe you've done that. Maybe you are someone who's like, oh, I want everybody to come with me. And that's remarkable. That's great that you have that. You have that within yourself. But do people want to come with you is the question. I don't know if you've recognized that some people have been acting a bit funny, or, you pay attention to signs, but you're probably one of those people who are like, oh, I'm going to, give people in situations the benefit of the doubt. But it's something within you that you didn't accept. So now you're in a state of acceptance. Independence is where you're like, I don't really need anyone to make me happy or to fill in my cup. I can't expect people to love the way I want to be loved, to cater to me the way I want to be catered to. So you're like, I got to let go of these chains. It's like you were feeling Suffocated. Yeah. Yeah, you were. It's like you were feeling trapped in water. So there's a reading I watched years ago. I think it was called Lexi the Leo. That's the YouTuber. And that particular reading, I think it was group 3 or 4. I know it's the last group, but it was messages from your mother's highest self. And she was crying throughout the reading because, you know, she said that mom recognized that she was holding me back, and you finally broke the chains. I'm picturing 3 chains being broken. It's black, silver, and gold. And it's like you're telling people, hey, I know the way. We can untie our shoes and get out of this muddy water from underneath the water. Let me swim ashore. We can break these chains together. And they're not trying to listen. So you're like, you know what? Freak it. Freak it. I'm just going to swim ashore. You're going to have to play catch up. You want to reach to the top of happiness because happiness is a choice. Then I'll see you when you get there. Oh, there's Coolio. I can't sing for crap group 2, my bad. But it's like, I see you when you get there. They have to play catch up. So some people, they can't come with you because they don't want to. And that sucks, but it doesn't mean that you have to be a martyr and stay stuck with them. That's not fair to you. That's not fair to your path, your purpose. Not at all. Ugh, isn't that bittersweet? But let's go to the next column. You have the belief card. And it says strong beliefs are guiding you, helping you to overcome challenges and stay true to your path. I did not read this card because I said path. Ha! Anyways, your inner faith is your strength. Bam. You are believing in yourself. And so you have the Queen of Pentacles. And you have the Ace of Wands. You found your mojo. You are nurturing yourself. This is giving me the vibe that you are the inner parent. You are the one that you're like, I am everything that I ever wanted and that I have. And so you have such strong beliefs within yourself, not in a way where, oh my God, I'm a narcissist. We all have like a tiny bit of narcissism in us that's healthy. But it's like, look, if nobody else isn't going to believe in me, then it might as well be me. Why should I listen to what a couple of people have to say about who I am? Oh, you think I'm a terrible person? All right, fine. You are entitled to your beliefs that you are a terrible person. But I don't have to subscribe to that. I dare you to say that to my face when I wear a mirrored mask. You can actually buy those, by the way. But it's like, would you say that if you were to look in front of the mirror? Because at this point, this is projections with extra steps. You probably realize that people are jealous of you, and it's something that you don't want to accept, but actions speak so much louder. And so maybe they did project, oh, you're a terrible person. Oh, well, let's say if you were at work and you were being remediated and someone said, the people here who work here, they're good people. And you're like, oh, so you're trying to insinuate that I'm a terrible person, and I'm trying to tell you that I'm being retaliated against, or I'm trying to tell you my side of the story as to how this happened. You're not trying to hear me? Well, all right. I'm not about to have you to change my mind. I'm just using, again, this is an example. It doesn't have to be like this. And so you're like, all right, well, you deem me as a villain. I deem myself as a freaking hero. This is a blessing that you feel this way about me. So I might just work out of pure spite, not to prove to you, but to prove to myself. Let my actions, let my work do the talking. You know, this is big D word energy. You see this Ace of Wands? You see how this looks like a particular member that XY chromosomes carry that is sometimes fun? I'm going to leave that alone. Maybe for some of you, you've been celibate. I don't know. But regardless, group number 2, it's like you have big DICK energy. You ain't playing, period. When you step into that big mojo, and it's like, again, you're letting your actions do the talking. You're not bragging to people, said, I got a big member down there. And oh, I'm going to make you feel good. Like, random, like, so pause. I've dated dudes who said that they were going to be good and they were so mid. They were so mid. I mean, so mid that I would rather have a root canal without any anesthesia mid, okay? That's how... Have you had anything did to your teeth? Man, I'll never forget the feeling where they did not numb me all the way and I felt everything. Terrible. But that's how mid I'm talking about. You're not arrogant. You are confident, but you're also humbled. To me, that Queen of Pentacles is like, I know I got it like that, and I know there are people that can do better than me, but I am not in competition with nobody. I'm not even in competition with my past self. Why do I want to compete against me? Competing is like jealousy with extra steps with certain people, you know? You're like, this is just me, myself, and I. I'm going to walk this path because I want to. I didn't ask permission. I was telling you I was walking this path. Whether you want my support or not, I'm going to walk this path. You are walking the beat of your own drums, group number 2, standing on business. It's this hidden anger. That is your drive. I don't know. Check your North Node. But this, you know, with the Ace of Wands, I don't know if your North Node is in Aries, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Is giving me big fire energy of your passions. Heck, for some of you, it could be North Node in Scorpio. You have this desire to just win, and you're just going to win by yourself. And whoever that's supposed to follow you on your path, and it's not there on no sucker nonsense where they're going to try to sabotage you, they're welcome to join. But for those who's going to sabotage you or try to, they're going to trip over a rock and don't even realize they're about to fall into a ditch they dug in. That's on them. Ooh, baby, your guys don't play about you. Let's get this popping. The last column you have is romance. And it says romantic energy is flowing, bringing you sweetness and tenderness to your relationship. New sparks are flying. Ain't that the truth? So you have the 5 of Chalice. You have the 9 of Chalice. So, connection right here. That's why I like these cards. So listen, romance is coming. So I felt that the 8 of Chalice has a connection with the 9 of Chalice because of the 5 of Chalice. You are walking away of disappointments. I think you've learned a harsh lesson when it came to your romantic endeavors. And you're like, you know what? This is you letting go of the past. You're like, I'm going to appreciate the lessons that I did learn here with those 2 of Cups. But these 3 of Cups, they can kick rocks. I don't care about them. They can go. I'm walking away. This is giving me an energy. I am walking away that no longer serves me. I am welcoming love in. So if you're single, you're definitely going to meet your partner that's going to fulfill you in every sense of a way, because you've learned how to love yourself. Like, I'm getting a sense where you are meeting someone who matches your energy. They got the same big D word. Your new have a nice size. I'm just saying. So it's like, have fun for me. Just saying. Have fun for me. Oh man, I snorted. It is what it is. Have fun for me, all right. And you know, wrap it up because you got the Queen of Pentacles here, and that's the mom card. So you may be a mommy. Just saying. But anyways, like this person is definitely gonna match your energy, and I think this is like the highest form. And I think with the two of you, just in sync with each other, you will not even have to play catch up. It's like the two of you are running in the same pacing, but it's just freeing and it's exciting, and it's like, let's do this together. And it's like, you don't even have to do this alone. I want to be with you. It's like two independent individuals don't really need anybody but choose each other because they both benefit off of each other. Not monetary gain, but just everything. Everything. I'm hearing the whole enchilada. Where is this person at? You know? And so for those who's in an established relationship, this is the same thing. I feel like your relationship is definitely going to advance where any, what the hell is a scruple? I heard that before, but I don't know the definition. But I was like, any scruples? And I'm like, I don't know if someone says that. So again, channeling, it's weird. But anything that was tarnishing the relationship, you're like, let's bygones be bygones. Let's actually do the real healing work in our connection. I love you. You love me. You know, I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to be petty. I don't want to be childish. I want to leave this alone. I leave the past alone. Now, if this person cheated on you, I would not take them back. But you do what you do in your relationship. I'm not going to judge you. But we're talking about where this is like little petty stuff. Like, this is giving me miscommunication, where it's like you two are not seeing eye to eye. But you're like, we gotta let this go. Hell, I'm even picking up, strangely enough, with the Queen of Pentacles. I'm picking up here where it's like, let's go to therapy. Let's go to couples counseling. I really want to work this through. And you know, it's working, and you two fulfill each other. And I'm just picking up two individuals instead of one person sitting at this bench watching the sunset. And it's romantic. It's beautiful. It's like, we did it. We overcame so much, so many obstacles. You know, nobody can't take us apart, you know, except for death. You know, I want to grow old with you. I want to build this. Like, let's do this for 80, 90, 100 years. Next lifetime. And you're like, oh my God, yes. Fuzzies. You know? And it's nothing wrong with feeling fuzzy about the situation. You know, this is cool. But that's all I got for you, group number 2. Thank you so much for choosing me to be your reader. I do have a membership. Everything is in the details in the comments for your review. Until then, I shall see you in another pick a card video. Best wishes, my darling. Talk to you later. Peace. Group 3, hi. I hope you are doing okay. So, let's get into it. I did not say this to group number 2, but those who resonate with group number 3, this is a general reading, not a personal one. If you would like a personal one, it's in the description for your review. Alright, so we're going to go through each column. You have transparency in reverse. And it says a lack of transparency is leading to distrust and miscommunication. More honesty and openness are needed to restore balance. So someone's wearing a mask, and this is giving me lying energy. So I don't know if this has anything to do with romantic endeavor, or this has to do with a partnership. I say that because you have the 2 of Chalice, but you also have the King of Swords. Okay. And you see that they're wearing a mask. Let's get into it. So, I don't know if you're in a partnership, like business partners. I don't know if this is pertaining to friends or romantic endeavor. Hell, it could be all of the above. But somebody, I heard immature. I don't know if there's like an age difference in terms of maturity or it's literal age difference, but I definitely picked that up with the King of Swords. And so the King of Swords, in my opinion, is someone who is the risk taker. They are the ones who is quite the mature one in this situation. They're going to be in a space of logic, but they're also going to see through the mask. Um, I don't know if this is you or somebody else, but definitely take what resonates here, group number 3. But this is giving me where this person, I don't know, I heard play in my face. So I don't know if this person has been lying to you, playing in your face. You know something, maybe you are confronting this individual. You see, with the King of Swords, there's these, I call them swan demons sometimes. But if you were to look at the rest of the suit here, they're fighting a demonic bird. And so there's these baby birds, and the King of Swords, they're killing someone's offspring and freeing themselves, and there's this transformation here. It's like you, or maybe this person you are inquiring about, they're they are not, say that again, dude. They're no nonsense is what I was trying to say. And so by them being no nonsense, it's like this person who's wearing a mask need to come correct. It's like, tell the truth. What's up? What's going on? And it's like, all right, you coming at me. What do you know? Ooh, okay. Maybe someone know about a secret. And it's like, you need to just confess. I know what's up. I know the game. Quit playing with me. And this is someone that you may have trust. Ugh, why does it feel like there's hair in my throat? Well, obviously the liar's going to be choking on her words. But it's like you trusted this individual. It's like, I trust you. How can you do this? You know, how can you look at me dead in the eye and just be lying? And yeah, I don't know if it's going to restore balance where you can trust this person, or there's going to be some form of separation here, group number 3. But yeah. All right, let's move on. So we have risk management here. Um, it says you demonstrate wise risk management in your career, balancing opportunities and challenges. Strategic decisions are propelling you towards success. Blessed. I like it. What is associated with this? You have the Hierophant, and you have the Five of Pentacles. So, money, sales, clientels, not really well. What was that? I am not Elmer Fudd, okay? Oh man. You would think I fixed that, but nah, I'm okay then, I suppose. It's not working well in your favor in terms of sales, money, abundance, whatever it is. It's like you feel abandoned. It's like this is not, just nothing isn't working. I think you've been trying to be traditional in terms of making money moves, but now this is like, nah, we about to risk it. And this is a time for you to thoroughly do your research before taking action. So I'm looking at the risk management card. You see that they're doing research, possibly writing a proposal. They have these figures coming through. I don't know if the proposal in terms of get to a higher position, where you're like, all right, I want a promotion. I am the gal or the guy or the person for this particular role. This is what I want. And I don't know if it'll work in your favor. So I'm going to ask. Because I'm nosy. I want to know my damn self. Will this work in group number three's favor if they were to take this risk? Yes. No need to get another card. You got the Three of Chalice. This is a card of celebration. This is a card of friendship, but I am mostly getting celebration here. This will definitely work well in your favor because you have been putting in the hard work. You've convinced these beings that, you know, this situation, this is something that I'm good at. I'm proving it to you. Like, hell, you can even do like a PowerPoint in this situation. And if this is something where you are a tarot card reader or you are an entrepreneur, it's like you're doing research and you're like, traditional values is not working. I'm going to have to be a bit of a rebel. Here's the thing about Tauruses, because this is the card that rules Hierophant. Taurus rules the second house of values, finances, possessions, self-worth, material. The thing about Taurus energy is that, holy macaroni, they are super fixed, okay? They don't change for nobody. They like routine. This is how it's supposed to be. This is how it's going to be, period. It takes a lot for a Taurus to shift gears, to find a different routine. So this is where you would have to be the opposite zodiac sign, which I don't know. Well, yeah, actually the Scorpio. So the way I'm looking at the Hierophant in the reverse, it's like you're going to have to do the opposite. And so, yeah, Scorpio rules the eighth house of sex and death. But guess what? They're about transformation and letting go. This is more of letting go of certain beliefs, certain things that's not working for you. This is more of putting the mask off and just show the world who you really are. How do you want to market yourself? So, for example, if you're a tarot card reader, you're looking at my channel, and you're like, well, I have all the decorations. I have the crystals. I have the sound bowl. I got the Palo Santo. I'm trying to prove people that I am spiritual, but it's like, I can tell you off rip, I like these figurines because one of my besties made them and I bought them. I like this little crow thing and I bought those stones because they look cute. Half of them I can't even tell you what they are, but a lot of them, they're my favorite. Like, this unknown crystal is my favorite because it's like, ooh, glitter. This is just for decorations because I was like, oh my god, shiny, and I bought all this during the pandemic. But you don't need to have a setup like mine. This is just my setup that looks good for me. I would tell you what matters to most is my friend's figurines and my crow. This is Hank the Crow. This is my spirit animal. And so I made it. There's my signature LMBK. And I have this little fella with me. And that's what matters to me. These stones, they really don't. It's just there. And so this is where you can unmask yourself. Take that risk. Hell, if you want to delete your old channel and you probably have like 500 subscribers, or you want to delete your old videos, then do it. Do it. Who is group number 3? Be big boss over here in this King of Swords. Who is you? Is what I hear Jerome from the sitcom show Martin. Who is you is what he would say. And so you're like, B word, I'm group number 3. This is how I channel messages. You don't have to read reversals if you're doing tarot. This is just for those who's resonating with that message here, group 3. Again, general reading, not a personal one. But it's like, You can show different ways you read cards. You could be someone that read bones. Some people will find their actual bones of animal carcass and put symbols on there and read the bones. And it's like, I ain't gonna judge you on that. I mean, that it's being used as a purpose that resonate for you. I don't understand it, but I'm not gonna shame you for it. And even if you're just someone who owns your own business, like in general, nothing tarot or spiritual related, show who you are. Do that risk. You are someone who's willing to take that chance. And it's like at this point, you have nothing to lose with this Five of Pentacles. All right, that one really wanted to talk. Let's go to your last column. You have family. And it says harmony and support in your family relationships provide a solid foundation in your life. You feel safe and happy. Blessed. Okay. And so what's associated with this is the Ace of Swords. And dun dun dun, the Ten of Swords. Look at that. Okay. Somebody, I heard somebody wants to talk to you because of the Ace of Swords. So there may have been like a family betrayal. If you are married, I heard infidelity. Maybe you knew about this infidelity for some time. It doesn't have to, but I'm just picking up the energy that where I see it, right? Either way, the Ten of Swords talks about betrayal, feeling hurt. So I think like the Ace of Swords, there could be again an open communication. Maybe somebody wants to talk to you. Maybe somebody from your family wants to talk to you about something regarding this situation here. Spirit, what do you want me to say? There's something else you want me to say. I'm hearing a different perspective, like an epiphany here with this Ace of Swords. This is giving me the energy of the Hanged Man. So let's say a family member or your spouse did you dirty. You're gaining a new perspective in this situation, and I think you're going to make a decision. Aces is about a new beginning. So this could be where you're like, I don't want to reconcile. I'm done. F this. Blood ain't thicker than water, whatever the case it may be. You're just going to do what you got to do for the betterment of you. And that's fine. This is giving me the entire energy of being logical. Perhaps you were being emotional in a situation, which is fair. Anytime like somebody that love you or you have admiration for and they do you dirty, what are you supposed to do? Wear a mask and pretend everything is okay? It's not okay. It was never okay. It wasn't okay when they did it to you. If you keep saying it's okay, they're just going to keep playing in your face over and over and over. And then it's like, how many times that you're going to keep hurting yourself? It's like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, third, fourth, fifth, 20th time, shame on me. Shame on me for that shit. Oh, I was not trying. Oh my God. I was not trying to cuss. I've been doing good. Like, I just don't want to cuss anymore. Not for monetary reasons. It's just I want to be happy. But anyways, it's like you're just not on it. You're not on it anymore. This is also giving me the energy of holding yourself accountable. I'm letting go of these swords and I'm choosing me. And I'll keep the sword as a reminder of what happened, so I don't allow people to tug at my heartstrings, because obviously love didn't secure the family or the spouse or whatever the case, or anyone that you deem as close to you in regards to family. It's like it's not thicker. That one drop, I can easily dilute it. It doesn't mean anything. I guess the horn is a confirmation. But that's all I have. I don't want to make it super long, but Group 3, I appreciate you so much for choosing me to be your reader. I have a membership that's $2.99. Everything is pinned for your review. Until then, I shall see you in another pick a card video. Best wishes, my darling. Talk to you later. Peace.